Hey all, Tim from the LV here with this morning's shot of AM Self-Confidence Espresso, and I hope you all are doing awesome. Beautiful morning where I'm at. I am standing in the middle of one of the local high school football stadiums. And right now it's empty, but if you were to come here in September or October or November, this place would be packed. It'd be filled with people, it'd be filled with passion and excitement and emotion, and you have two football teams going at it on the football field, and it's a great event. And if you've ever been to a college game like Michigan or Notre Dame or Penn State, it's exponentially greater and exponentially bigger. They can put over 100,000 people in the stadiums. Really, really cool event. This today, though, it's a little bit sad because the stadium's empty, and really this stadium is designed to host football games, and when it does a great job at it. But when it doesn't, and when there isn't something scheduled, it's just kind of nice to look at, but it's just kind of there. And you know, for us as people, we are sort of like that you know, when we're in alignment with our purpose, what we're designed to do, what we're meant to do, like this football stadium is meant to host games, there's emotion, there's excitement, there's meaning, there's fulfillment, there's a lot going on. When we're not doing that, like today, it's almost kind of sad, it's kind of empty. And I know for me, in my life, when I've had the most success is when I've been in alignment with my purpose, and I've been living from that purpose and executing it. And when I failed and made mistakes and blown things up, it's when I've been off my purpose. A purpose is, it's why we're here. It's why we're on this planet, and it gives us reason to get up in the morning. It gives us reason to interact with other people. It fires us up emotionally. It helps us to make a bigger impact on the world and on other people. It helps us to expand and to make a contribution, and it gives us something other than ourselves to be part of and to plug into. So how do you figure out your purpose? Well, there's three things that I think you got to define. And when you merge those three things together in the commonalities, it'll bring you to your purpose. The first one is, what do you love to do, or what are you passionate about? You know, what grabs you in your gut? What would you do for free if you could do it? What do you do now that you absolutely love to do? The things that excite you, the things that stir your soul, the things that just grab you, that you love to talk about. Make a list of those things. Make a list of your passions, because passion is the first part. Second thing is, what are you really good at? What are the skills and talents and abilities that you have that you just do well, and probably do better than other people, and can maybe be best in your area, maybe best in the country, and maybe even best in the world. And there's nothing wrong with that. We all have them, so we should use them. So what are the things that you're really, really good at? Make a list of those. And then finally, what are the things that have produced results, whether it be economic results or relationship results, or whatever the case may be. What have you done that you've said, hey, yeah, I can see that things have changed because I've done X, Y, Z. So make a list of the things that you do that produce results. So once you have your three lists, what you're passionate about, what you're good at, and what's produced results, I want you to cross compare them and find out what are the same things that you have listed on all three lists. And you should have some of the same things listed on all three lists. And look, you're going to get out of this activity exactly what you put into it. Once you figure out what those commonalities are in those lists, then make a master list. And those things indicate what your purpose is. So for me, because I've done this a lot, I've been able to boil it down to I inspire and I encourage. And I know when I do that, I'm at my absolute best. I love it. I'm obsessed with it. I try to do it every single environment of my life I can, in the workplace, at home, doing these types of things. I love it. I believe I'm fairly okay at it, so I would consider it to be a talent. It's something that I'm good at. And finally, it's produced results. You know, I've had a lot of folks say, hey, you know, you shared this message with me and you shared that message with me, and it's been really helpful. And it's not necessarily about me, but the information that I'm able to communicate. However, folks have gotten gain off of it. So by pulling those three things together for me, I was able to say, hey, this is my purpose. Once you get that, then you start to apply it into every single area of your life that you can. You can apply it in a macro sense where, you know, your purpose follows you throughout your life, and it does, but then you can also apply it in the different environments that you live in. So for me, you know, how can I apply this to the cycling that I do? How can I apply this at the gym? How can I apply this at work? How can I inspire and encourage? And the more I'm able to integrate that into every area of my life, the more it gives my life meaning and direction and fulfillment, because I'm doing what I'm designed to do. And you're the same way. You have a purpose that you are the best one in the world at. It's your specific purpose. And when you do it, you're like those football stadiums that are filled with excitement and energy and enthusiasm and meaning. And when you and I get off purpose, we're like the stadium today. That's great to look at, but there really isn't anything going on. And you know what I'm talking about. If you have that hollow feeling right now, I've been there. I've been in that dark spot, and a lot of it had to do was with me being off purpose. And when you're in that spot, one of the greatest ways to pull yourself out is say, hey, what am I designed to do, and how do I do that? And the best purposes always, always, always involve other people. So I would encourage you today to do those lists. List what are you passionate about, what are you good at, what produces results. Synthesize those, bring those together, and get that master list of the things that you're good at, and then think about it, and try to apply that theme in every area of your life. If you can get it down to 1 or 2 points, awesome. If you can't, awesome. Just start where you are, consider it to be fluid, and continue to work with it. But I guarantee you that when you get in alignment with your purpose, your life's going to become amazing. Absolutely. Things are going to flow. There's going to be a heightened sense of meaning, a heightened sense of fulfillment, a heightened sense of contribution. And a lot comes out of that. Economic gains, relational gains, social gains, all that you can imagine. So this is Tim from the LV saying I'm hoping that I'm leaving you a little bit better than I found you. I'm hoping we pack your football stadium just like we get you on purpose if you're not on purpose, or help you discover your purpose and bring that sense of just aliveness and fulfillment to you, and that you start to practice it in as many ways as you can, in as many areas as you can. Do that and watch what happens. So thanks for your time. Continue to kill it. I appreciate you all listening, and I will talk to you soon. Have awesome days.